Hi, my name is Emily. I'm 32 years old. I live in Denver, Colorado, and I love diversity. Diversity has definitely played a huge part from where I've come from to who I am today, how I view the world, make decisions, and how I approach my work. As far back as I can remember, I've craved diversity and thrived in change. Whether it's among the group of friends I hang out with, the music that I listen to, the jobs I've had, or the food I eat, I absolutely love learning about different perspectives, philosophies, and culture. I grew up in a little town in Pennsylvania. I would consider my family working middle class. We didn't really take lavish vacations, and I wore a lot of hand-me-downs, but we had a roof over our head and always had a hot meal on the table. I danced and played a lot of sports. Sometimes we take Sunday afternoon trips down to Washington, D.C. and go to art museums and ride the metro and do a lot of people watching. And I just remember I loved that so much. There wasn't a whole lot of diversity in Greencastle, Pennsylvania, where I grew up. Everybody wore the same clothes, played the same sports, had the same friends, went to Penn State, or at least that's how it seemed to me. Living within these limitations made me feel confined and claustrophobic. So art was my outlet, and then in August of 2003, I jumped on my first opportunity out of town and headed south to Greensboro, North Carolina. Living in the South was certainly a unique experience, and it's where I first learned that diversity can be hurtful. For anybody who doesn't know, Greensboro, North Carolina is where the civil rights movement started. And coming from a place where 90% of the people are white, and we learned American history from the viewpoint of progressive union, this was quite shocking. I had no idea that the Civil War was very much still alive. It was a real eye-opening experience. For the first time ever, I felt like I had to be really sensitive in my approach to conversation with others and mindful about speaking my opinions on how I viewed society and the world. I can even remember times when people found out I was not from the South and I felt unwelcome. So after graduation, I moved to New York. I ended up moving to Queens. Out of all the places I've lived, Queens was the most life-changing. Ridgewood, New York did not have many English-speaking residents. I had a really hard time with the change at first. It ultimately led me to do a lot of community volunteer work. I dabbled in a variety of different projects, and then I eventually found my way into a mentoring position with Streetwise Partners. This experience is what ultimately led me to pursue a career in instructional design. Diversity drives innovation. It provides the opportunity to gain new perspectives and see things through a different lens. Diversity is absolutely essential to consider when creating instructional material. Whether it's in research, analysis, design, change management, instruction, teaching, training, whatever it is. All perspectives, backgrounds, ethnicities, learning styles, and needs, they all should be considered. These experiences that I've shared with you today are just a couple of examples that have helped me realize this, and is what drives me to be mindful in my work and hopefully create something that makes a positive impact on someone's life. We all experience life differently, and we all have so many amazing stories to share and learn from one another. So tell me, what's shaped your world?